this as I've been getting close to like breaking that little mohawk, they've been telling me that my top of my head is gonna burst into like a flame or something like that. They told me the night before, and then today the music was telling me. So it said something like this: this Sheryl Crow, all I want to do is completely code it. I guess Sheryl Crow is a witch. So as in these capacities I was telling you about, where they can't get out of, this mind control creates a gateway for messages to be, I guess, manipulated somehow, forward, backward, however. And if you listen to this, the way that Sheryl Crow originally wrote it is that she was with, I guess, the angel when he was in a fallen situation or whatever. This is that perspective, but the creator twisted it around, and her and they're back together, right? So the way it's explained in here now describes what's gonna happen, and it's really interesting. And it even also says like sexuality is a part of like what we are, so it's like a normal thing that you do, and it's like a necessary I guess maintenance to your life or whatever. So let's listen to how it, this ain't no disco. This ain't no country club either. This is the West. It's like facing the West versus facing the East. All right, so here we go. This shit is a trip. All I want to do is have some fun before I die, says the man next to me out of nowhere. He appropriates of nothing, and then he says his name is William, but I'm sure it's Billy or Mac or Buddy. So those are like the fiction names, right? And it says he's plain ugly to me, but I wonder if he ever had a day of fun of his whole life. We're drinking beer at noon on Tuesday in a bar that faces a giant car wash. Get it? All right, so the good people of the world, so they're saying the people that are high up or whatever, are washing their cars on their lunch break. So the reversal of truth, since that's 12 o'clock, that would be 12 o'clock midnight. See what I'm saying? Housing and scrubbing as they best they can in skirts and suits. Yeah. They drive their shiny Datsuns and Buicks back to the phone company at a record store too. So the record store is like the flat plane where it's like the phone company is like the third eye, so they can communicate, and they're telepathic, and they're running on this record that's this flat plane that plays its song on the islands. So the record store, get it? So they're but well, there's nothing like Billy and me. So it's twisted itself around to say like their son is back together. So see what I'm saying? This is fucking impossible. But the way I'm explaining it, it's like it's talking to me like at the moment. So I was able to grab the lyrics and reiterate that perspective, show you how impossible this shit is. So because all I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling that I'm not the only one. All I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling that I'm not the only one. So it's like she's like talking as this is happening until the sun comes up on the west, because the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. She said until the sun comes up, so things switch around to become like a better day or whatever. So it's twisted. It's like this whole shit is twisted around. He said, I like a good beer buzz on an early morning, right? So it says, and it's talking about the loins, right? And Billy likes to peel his labels off the bottle of bud. So the people, like a good person or whatever, in the morning or whatever. All right, so Billy peels the labels off the bottle. So that's the calcification. So that would be like through the sun. And he shreds them in the bar and lights every match. An oversized pack, letting each one burn down his thick fingers before blowing and cursing them out, and watches the bottles of bud as they spin on the floor. See that? So that was like pretty descriptive, and I was just like, holy shit. So when the shit breaks open, this flame's gonna come out, and then I'm gonna spin around, because this is just absolutely astonishing. and then a happy couple enters the bar, so dangerously close to one another. So they're basically telling you that then you're then free, and the bartender, and they're showing you that that's the biggest part of what we are, is this sexuality, and it's female and male based, apparently, from what I've gathered. And the bartender looks up from his water ads, so it's like the worker man. he just looks up from his one eye. It's like he's just trying to make a regular rich dad poor dad illusion versus like the real stuff that's going on. See what I mean? But all I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling that I'm not the only one. Till the sun comes up on Santa Monica Boulevard. Man, this is very interesting. And then she goes on to say, now think about the mandate. She says, otherwise, the bar is ours. The day and the night and the car wash too. The matches, the buds, and the clean, dirty cars and the sun and the moon. And I was just like, holy shit. It just reminded me of it. It was just like it was immediately paralleling with the happenings of such passing days. And I'm just like, can the lyrics change like that? You gotta be kidding me. She's doing this, bro, through the music. And it can't possibly be both things or multiple things, but somehow the perspectives change and they become different songs. And it says, all I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling the party has just begun. All I want to do is have some fun. I won't tell you that you're the only one. All I want to do is have some fun until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. I was just like, you gotta be kidding. Very interesting. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.